The question is about Lewis dot structure. And we said, what is Lewis dot structure? What is Lewis dot structure? Lewis dot structure, by the way, it represents a number of valence electrons as dots around the element. So here now, if we know this one here, helium is used, and when helium is used, that means 2 electrons are used. Good. Then 2s has 2 electrons, as you see, and here has 3 electrons. So the sum of electrons here are 7 electrons. If we go now, regardless of what is the element, okay, these 7, just what we need to know, what is the atomic number, how many electrons are there. Here now we understand that this question or this element that we are asking about, it has 7 electrons. Now we go to see how these 7 electrons are organized on the energy levels or on the shells around the nucleus. We know that the first shell, it takes 2 electrons, and the second shell, it takes how many? It takes 8 electrons. But here now, when 2 electrons are used here and the sum are 7, how many left now? When we use 2, that means 5 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electrons. And as we know, valence electrons are the electrons in the outermost shell. So how many electrons in the outermost shell? That means in this shell, how many electrons? Are 5. So 5 are represented as the valence electrons. So Lewis dot structure, they said that these electrons in the valence electrons represent them as dots around that element. So regardless of what element is it, here they give us N, nitrogen, nitrogen, and when it's nitrogen, and even if we don't know what the element is, as know that we have, it has 5 electrons, valence electrons, it has 5 electrons as valence electrons, that means it should have 5 dots around it. So as you see here, there are what? 5 dots around the element. So we choose this one as right. We has 3 here, 4, this is 5, and this is, so that means this one is the answer.